Hello, hello, and welcome back. Oops, didn't mean to bring that volume back up. Um, anyways, we're here back for Friday. Probably not going to do anything too crazy today. Likely going to stick to 30-minute challenges and just have a sort of chill Friday. Bum bum bum. I sort of realized that there's a bunch of new. I'm not good at seeing what has been updated with Twitch. I guess I didn't realize that. Oops, we can do that. There was like a tab at the top of Twitch now that has a section for music, which I think is pretty cool. And I'm sort of interested to see how it develops, how finding different types of music stuff is gonna develop. So like this is let me open up a incognito window so that we can see what it looks like to someone that is not logged in. So at the top there's an esports button and a music button, which I'm not sure when that was implemented. I'm pretty sure this music button didn't exist before coronavirus lockdowns and stuff. The esports section has like these category buttons by game, and then it has like these sort of layout things for like engagement to sort of lure people in, whereas the music section is not any different than just like searching for music here, which it's fine. I mean, I like that they have a music button on the front page, but it'd be cool to see like more functionality with like DJing or like music production, or obviously once they got big enough then you could have like the DAW that they're using or whatever. But I think just like music production, DJing, live performance requests, just sort of breaking down the categories here, because like right now you have like these radio station ones, and then you have 8-bit drummer, which does like he does request stuff, then DJ. It's sort of all over the place, and usually what I'm looking for is more music production, and so it'd be nice if there was like a way to search for music production, like boom boom. Usually I go just by scrolling down looking for DAW user interfaces. Oh, here's another Reason user. But it looks like this is probably music production as well. I'm not sure. But anyway, it would be nice to have more functionality for, I don't know, you can follow categories. I guess I'm still sort of a Twitch noob. But yeah, just being able to find people's channels easier. I think if there was a music production tab, then there would be more traffic to music production streams. Because I think sometimes people are looking for that, and it's not often at the top of this, unless you're like Kenny Beats or something. Anyways, sort of a little bit rambly, but Just something I noticed. Get some water and probably just hop right into challenge. Like I said, we're going to take it sort of chill. Not do anything too crazy today. Just chillax Friday. So let's go ahead and open up our shuffler. I'm going to bring up my timer. Let's shuffle our images. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I forgot to remove this image. We did that one yesterday. That was the last one we did. And we'll give this another try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. I'm sort of curious if this has like a sort of environmental undertone to it. Like it definitely seems like flood, the giant head, and all these people clicked over here, sort of like looking at the damage. Huh? It's interesting. Okay. Drop this image in chat. And I'm gonna bring up the image on screen as well. I'm gonna do red flood. Okay. Just hop into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yesterday, I didn't feel like I was really. I felt like I was stumbling a bit, so I'm gonna see if I can redeem myself today. I should get some new samples though to freshen things up. Let's try this. Why am I not getting MIDI? Are we on channel? Oh yeah. That's sort of interesting. See if I can send this out a little bit. I can dig it. Add a little bit of reverb. I've been playing this E7 a bit too much. Okay, try 112, see what that does. So close. I probably could use one of those and just quantize it, but yeah, I dig that. Let's have a consistent note length. Yeah, I like those really staccato notes. Welcome to the chat room. Ooh. Okay, move this over a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna reverb this out. I'm gonna just make a quick sweep sort of effect. I want to get faster at doing this because it's a good effect, and usually I shy away from it in 30-minute challenges because it can be time consuming. Okay, bounce. 1 second. Can you close the door, please? Amelia? Okay, I'm back. Okay, so we want to extend this out, normalize this. And reverse it. I think I want like a longer. Maybe every fourth one. Put a little bit of reverb on it. No, too intense. Might go more traditional drum sounds now. Let's see if we can use our we have that one and this one. Okay, let's just get something down. I need to have this unretrig. probably change. Yeah, I'll just use a different sound to start. I'm gonna likely want to change from a piano, anyways. I want more of a solid tone. I think I'm switching to a synth. A little bit of a pitch wobble. Come on. just do a little bit of arranging here. Ooh, I think I want like a big boom every little bit. Do I want to make it, or can I find one? Boom. I guess I could just use like an 808 sound. I'm gonna make it really quick. Boom. Mod envelope, oscillator 1 pitch. Let's just try this. Okay, gonna bring this down. This probably doesn't need to be low pass. Oops. Oops. I'm gonna try and get rid of this first bass note because of the kick. I think this bass is a little bit too distorted. Well, we got where we got. Didn't really finish arranging, but it is what it is. Da, 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 da. Tried some different things in this. It's fun. Let's listen back to it. Doing some automation would definitely help. Yeah, the bass sounds a little bit cheesy to me now. Wasn't awful. Definitely could have fleshed it out a little bit more. The sub bass boom here didn't quite accomplish what I was imagining, but I think the basic idea is fine. Okay, so Red Flood. Red Flood. And today is the 4th. Let's hop into the next one. First, let's go ahead and move this one to our used. Maybe I'll actually do a sample challenge now. Let's see. Okay, maybe I'll do a challenge where I have to use this breaks folder. Let's give it a shot. Bring back our timer and our keyboard. Okay. I guess let's just go. Hey. Oh, how? Somehow I missed Rich Mazio official How long ago was that message? My OBS Twitch chat, there must be something wrong because it didn't pop up in my OBS chat. Sorry if I missed you. Okay. So we want get some music stuff. All sorts of breaks. Okay, let's just try chopping this up. This is long. It's 80 BPM. Let me bring. Okay. Join these together, do a basic chop. So we have edit mode. Slice mode. How do I make new slices? I can't remember. That? There we go. So I think I just want the first one. Oh, nope. And that one. Somehow it missed one. Okay, and now we should be able to bounce this to a Rex loop. And then bring it in here. Okay, let's just get something simple. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's just try 112. Try again. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So I've actually never worked like this where I chop it and then bounce it. You'll see, because then I can like individually. Better. Um, 3, 2. This might be too extreme. Okay, well, what? Don't know exactly what I'm doing. Might need to add drums. So right now I'm doing a challenge where I have to use a specific folder. It just has a bunch of breaks all put together by the same person. Okay, let's see. Double speed. Okay. Bounce to Rex loop. Let's try this. This is not the fastest way to work, I don't think. I don't know about that. This is very experimental for me. So if I bounce this, I sort of want to process it differently. Like pump up the kick a bit more. Normalize. Maybe even just do this. Let's see if we can find a note somewhere so I can like do bass stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I might try and take that first note. There's like something on top though. I can maybe low pass it out. How am I going to do this? Okay. Boom. And let's low pass this. Okay, let's see if we can bounce this. And then bounce the sample. Song samples. Yeah, that sounds. Damn. And I can't pick out that note. Let's see, how much time do we have? 9 minutes. I'm gonna try and pick it out with a piano instead. Might be easier. Sounds like it's detuned. But can I like pitch it slightly? Okay, now the tuning sounds better. And then how is the tuning of this wrong? sounds right. Man, struggling with this. Dun, 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 dun. Is this tuning still not right? Man, I feel like I backed myself into a corner. Like, conceptually, I think this was interesting. I want to see if I can... Not like a global pitch that is just like sense. Oh, here we go. I have people watching me just absolutely fail here. How's it going, Epilogue? I'm embarrassing myself right now. Trying some different weird techniques, and it's a struggle. Mainly because I was chopping the sample up and I'm having such a hard time writing bass along with it. There's like cool aspects of what I'm doing here, but yeah, just not quite getting it. The concept of what I was going for was using samplers. In this case, I'm using the Octatrack, or when I say Octatrack, I mean the Dr. Octarex. Sorry, that's Electron Gear, also Swedish, but that's hardware as opposed to software. So I chopped up a loop and then was just playing around with playing it out as MIDI, but then bouncing it to audio and manipulating it further. So like I played out this MIDI bit. Let's unmute this. And then bounced it. This is something that I don't do enough, is bouncing MIDI to audio and then manipulating it further. Then I normalized and then started chopping it up further. And that's how I came to this. And it's a little bit crazy. This is definitely a style that I'm gonna get rid of this timer because I'm gonna pretend that this one didn't happen. Yeah, I guess. They definitely use samplers in somewhat similar way. The way that I'm doing it is a little bit over complex, I think. It's like pretty busy. If I like spend a ton of time fine tuning this and getting it to be like a good loop, I get develop that into something. It's fairly time consuming and sounds a bit hectic to me. Then I did a similar thing with drums. Bounced drums as a Rex file and then started playing it on as MIDI. So like the original sample was and then just like playing it myself. And then bouncing certain elements, like I bounced a kick drum just to fatten up the kick here and there. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. There's definitely room for experimentation. Yeah. And it's funny too because there was so much of my learning music making process when I was younger where I was so opposed to using samples. Partially I like had it in my head that real artists didn't use samples, and then I learned that most artists use samples. And so I changed my sort of my thought process, I guess. But that's why I got really into sound design. That's why you see me, even in 30-minute challenges, not using presets, just making stuff from scratch all the time. I'm just not in the habit of, even though I do like making my own sounds, I should just like save my own sounds and then use a folder of my own presets, because I could save a lot of time, because there's plenty of instances where I want a specific sound that I've made 100 times before. I've gotten really fast at it, so it's not like it takes that long for me to build a sound that I want, but it's like unnecessary. But what I was doing yesterday in Surge with FM to get different sort of percussive sounds that sound like different materials, you can do that same thing with this FM pair oscillator. What do I want to do? I think a little bit of reverb. Yeah, and this sounds sort of metallic and bell-like to me. Whereas if I wanted more sort of woody sound, then I would have like a lower carrier and mod. This sounds more like PVC. I'm trying to remember how to get like a really woody sound. Yeah, I don't know. I forget. Parsec. I do not know Parsec. What is Parsec? Buy now. $120. Devices included in 11 Reason 11. Yeah, I know nothing about it. What was the new one that they just added? Friction. I'm gonna watch this video real
There's
quick.
nothing quite like it.
Nothing
The
quite
sound
like
of a
it.
bow scraping across a string. It's the sound of friction.
Advanced physical
Expressive,
modeling synthesizer.
emotive, dynamic. Strings can get to the heart of a musical idea, lifting it up, taking even a simple phrase, and bringing it to life. Introducing friction modeled strings, the sound of real strings in the Reason Rack. With physical modeling controls for real-world characteristics, like the position of the player's finger or the scrape of the bow across the strings, friction is an instrument with an immediate and expressive response.
See how you go through the strings?
Shape phrasing and dynamics in real time. Use control keys to change performance styles, like plucks, harmonics, glides, and more. Design and build your own instruments, from the size, shape, and quality of the resonator on up to the behavior of the string's vibration.
Having modifiers
Complete your sound design with the type of room
on or off
friction is in, the number of players,
based on
and a sculpting EQ to shape the tone. Friction
keys
modeled
held.
strings. Play something expressive. Play something fun. Play something real. Now available for the Reason Rack.
Yeah. Seems cool. I feel like I don't do string stuff that much. I mean, I've been doing it recently because of the BBC Symphony Orchestra thing. But it seems like a good thing to have access to. Something that sort of want to play around with. There's probably a demo, right? Maybe not in. My version of Reason, I'm not sure. Friction Reason? Am I man, sausage fingers today. Frick. I don't remember how they spelled it. Frick. Tian. Okay, just like. That makes more sense. You'll include it in a future version of the region. Yeah. Download the trial. Oh, really? Well, that explains the name. I already have an account. Let's see if I can open it up and mess with it right now. Need to remember my password and everything. Login. Hang on a moment while I try and get this out. Oops. Okay. Why didn't that work? I think I'm typing my username incorrectly. I mean, into it correctly, not incorrectly. What the heck? Maybe I can use my email. Okay, that worked. Upgrade now. I don't want to buy now, I want to just look at friction. Download trial. Let's go. Have you done any of the rent to own stuff, or do you usually just buy it straight out? I mean, I guess is there a disadvantage to doing the rent to own? I guess if you just don't want to have to worry about paying overtime. Why didn't that work? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I haven't either. It seems like it's become a popular payment option for VSTs and plugins. I think for a lot of bedroom producers, the concept of paying like several $100s for a VST is a little bit ambitious, but like paying $10 a month is a lot more accessible. I'm not gonna save this window. Yeah, I mean, supposedly it costs the same and you still get to use it. So I mean, I guess the only disadvantage is like you have to like be aware that you are paying a bunch of things monthly, but it's like the same cost. If you can invest the money that you're not spending on the program or on that plugin, then you can come out ahead or something. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. Friction. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that sounds a little bit cheesy there, but this is the initialized patch though. Bass flute. What? Huh. I don't have a mod wheel on this keyboard. Oh, I see. The articulation is with the mod wheel. I do it with something else. Breath controller. I don't have a breath controller. Expression. No, let's try pressure. No, I don't have pressure control on this. Huh. Yeah, I don't have one of those like sweet keyboards. What are they called? They're the ones where you can like press into the like squishy top. A wave board or something like that. Yeah, that seems very much like a performance-y thing. Random frictions. .808 rim. Oh man, that was weird. Weird. Where am I getting all the extra notes from? harmonic touch, pluck key. There's so much going on here that I'm not entirely sure if I know what's going on. I'm going to initialize this again. Reset. Vibrato, pretty easy to understand. Delay, yep. Amount scale. Okay, yeah, that's if you like want to do a performance thing with it. Bowing versus pluck. Okay, don't know what that is. Was adding like white noise to it. It was like more higher harmonics or less higher harmonics. You can add variation, okay. String. Okay. Decay, pretty simple. That's like having a release on a synth. High damp frequency, pretty self-explanatory. And you can have it like key follow. So lower notes are more damped or less damped. Interesting. Yeah. This is how you like turn on these different bits. And I assume you can like, can you like set these? No. So like C sharp is always going to be tremolo. Interesting. Okay. Key mode. Auto range. What does that mean? Oh. Okay. So this is how far away. Just poking around with it. How's it going, Trippy Dink? I didn't actually buy it. I'm just doing the sort of demo of it. Just learning what the different elements do. So yeah, auto range is like how far away in order for it to bend to that note. So if I have it like on 12, then anything within an octave, it will bend, rather than if I had it on 0, then it just adds the note. Huh. Or just straight poly. Oh man, there's so much stuff going on here. Harmonics. Gonna go back to bowing. Having the variation, the position can make it sound pretty meh. Yeah, the resonator body was what I was messing with before. I'm gonna have it on dry for now. Variation on 0. Articulation to bowstring pressure. So that's this. Resonator size. Maybe that doesn't do anything with it dry. That sounds like formant to me. Huh. E bass. Oh, just electric bass. Got it. I have my strings inside of a taiko drum. Smear? Resonator smear. I have no idea what that means. Players. Oh yeah. And then have them all like have horrible timing with each other. Get up to 4. Very wide stereo image. EQ, pretty straightforward. Mod envelope that has just attack and decay, okay, and a very simple LFO. Man, there's a lot going on, and a lot of it is like pretty different to how I generally think about synthesis and sound design. So the basic is the bending into a note. Nope. What's the bending into a note? Is that this? Womp womp. What is that coming from? Oh, it's coming from the glide, maybe? Yeah. What other interesting patches do they have here? Hammered string. Weird. Bells in a box. So I want. So usually what I'm looking for with what I want right now is retrig. Like it's only it's doing legato when I release damp. Nope. Image. Slack release. Oh, G right there. G. I've never actually played it. That's like Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, so that's how the legato retrig works. You can just have it on. This is funky. I'm gonna bring up the BBC one just to be different. Obviously, this one is like synthesis as opposed to this one, which is like sampling. But this one is free. Let's do cellos. I mean, this has like a reverb on it already. Can you turn down the reverb somewhere? You can turn it up. Doesn't look like it. it sounds like it's like sampled in a hall. So if you like want it to be smaller and more intimate, you have less options here. So let's just try. I'm just gonna record a simple MIDI thing. Da 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 da. I'll just do whatever the tempo is. That's fine. Like, this is something that you would definitely want to have good presets for. So, classic string instruments, cello section. And like one of the big strengths to this yeah, friction seems like something that you need to learn how to play it. It seems like a lot more of a performance tool. But yeah, no, I have other keyboards and keyboards with mod wheels. I just am not in the habit of using a mod wheel when I'm doing music production. It's very much a performance tool. Yeah, you can definitely get a lot more of an intimate feel with this. Oops. Yeah, I feel like uh, without really knowing how to play it well. Sample cello. What? So they're just saying sampled cello, right? It's not actually a sampled cello. I don't understand how this works. Is this synthesis or is it based like? I don't understand. I do actually really like this having the option to auto range, uh, have it bend in a certain range around the note, so you can like still play. I wish that was like a feature that showed up in other synths, um, like being able to hold lower notes. Yeah, I definitely agree. I am not a string player, and it would. I feel like I'd have to practice this friction, as opposed to being like in sort of keyboard mode and like, oh, I want some strings here, just like playing some simple chords or something. Friction seems a lot more for creating very realistic, dynamic string performance. And in order to be able to do that, you have to have a basic understanding of what that is, or like what makes dynamic, realistic strings sound the way that they do. I don't think it's an instrument for me, but it seems powerful and cool, and something I'm enjoying playing around with, and I feel like I could make some cool sounds in it. But it definitely seems geared mainly towards performance. Yeah, like just throwing quick notes down is not what it's sort of for. It's fun though. Oh, it's also really interesting how I feel like a lot of Reason's devices are very precise in like detecting notes being played, and the envelopes are fairly precise. So like the concept of having something work where you can play two notes at the same time if you hit them at the same time, but if you hit one after the other, it bends into the other one. I feel like my experience in other Reason devices is it would bend between those two because there is going to be a slight inconsistency with when you hit those notes. So there's like a tolerance of I don't know how big the tolerance is time wise. Anyways, probably sort of talking gibberish, but just from a synthesis point of view, it's cool. Anyways, seems like a lot of fun. Bum, 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 bum. You know what? I'm gonna download that. What was the other one that you mentioned? That is a Reason 11 thing. Just want to open it and see what it's like. I should probably just scroll up in the chat up here somewhere. Parsec. Okay. Parsec. Download. Let's try it out. Okay, what do we have here? Engine A, engine B. Okay. We have like a wave, like why am I blanking on the term? Wavetable oscillator. Yeah. Phase sync. The phase of... Are there two separate oscillators playing? Oh man, okay. Yeah, lots of different wavetables. Huh. A-B balance, okay. So that's for two oscillators. Modifiers. So we got some filters. Unison. There's like a different type of unison. Brick notch. Okay, so two different modifiers per oscillator. Oh yeah, for sure. Coming from Reason 4, I actually started in Reason 3, and then I think Reason 4 was the first one I spent a lot of time in. Reason 3 to Reason 4 was pretty big, because I believe that's when combinators were added. And so like you could do a lot more like modular synthesis stuff, like saving patches, which is really cool. And then 4 to 5 was going from audio or just MIDI to audio. Yeah. Yeah, Thor. I definitely got addicted to Thor in Reason 4. Thor 4. Before that, I feel like everyone was all about the Maelstrom. That was like the cool new thing. Subtractor was like your basic subtractive synthesis. But then Thor did so much. When I upgraded to 10, I loved grain a lot because I think also in for the NNXT came out, there was the NN19, but the NNXT I used a lot. This is like the main sampler, and I remember like my first YouTube video that I did was like doing micro sampling. Oh, these sample buttons also were a pretty big ad. I forget if that was in 5 or later than 5. It might have been later than 5. Yeah, I haven't used the NNXT in forever. It used to be like one of my most used devices, but Grain has replaced a lot of the functionality for me. The difference though is in Grain you can only have one sample at a time, whereas in the NNXT I would have like a whistle sound. Sure, I'll just go like that. And then I'd layer it with another tone. And then you could like pitch detect them separately. Auto map zones. And it was a little bit more time consuming because rather than like a really easy fade in, fade out that sounded smooth, I remember having to do like what did I do? I think I like turned down the level of one of them while I was working on the other one. And then I'd adjust like the loop start and end. Until I got rid of that click. Like frame by frame. For like the most part. Time consuming. Yeah, no. They definitely look outdated. And then I would do the other one. Bring this level down. Like that, and then I'd bring this level back. And then I'd change the root note of these by octaves to get the tone that I wanted. and then you can start doing envelope stuff. It definitely has a different vibe having layered samples. And then you can like keep on adding more layers to samples, and you can add something more like percussive. And then set root note. And then you have like a percussive front to it. It has this sort of wetness to it. I don't know. It is definitely different. Grain is just so quick that it's sort of been my go-to, but I think NXT is still very powerful and a really good sampler. Just since you can mess with each of the parameters of these individually, something that I always found a little bit annoying is that there was no automation options for anything down here, which sort of made sense because these settings would be different based on what sample is selected. But I always wish that you could like do some like filter automation and stuff down here. Like they give you the option up here. So filter's not the best example, but that's something that is not up here that I would want to automate. Yeah, maybe like a mod envelope decay amount or something. Oh, well, that's up here too. But you get my point. There's occasionally something that you want to mess with, like LFO rate. Not up there, huh? But yeah. Anyways, but that's here as well. I swear there was something that I like wanted to automate that I couldn't. Maybe it was like loop length or something. Yeah, I agree. And I remember early on there was also a sort of trick where there were some things that you couldn't automate. Let me think of what device had things that you couldn't automate. Yeah, like all this stuff is automatable. Oh, like automating the wave, this shape, or automating the oscillator type. I think you can get around being able to automate that by putting it in a combinator, and then the programmer, you could like set one of these to oscillator. Maybe not. I suppose there was something that's you can get around not automating it normally by putting it in a combinator and then having one of these parameters be able to mess with it and then automate this. But maybe they fixed all of that since in Reason 5 or whatever. Believe it or not, the program has improved. Anyways, I'm getting super sidetracked by devices and stuff. Not doing any song making. That's okay though. I'm taking a sort of chill day. Not getting too crazy. Absolutely. I don't actually know if I'm gonna do anything more today. No, screw it. I'm gonna do one more 30-minute challenge. No prompt. I'm just gonna use this synth, this sampler that I just did. Three, two, one. Let's go. A little bit of reverb on this. Oops. So I get for not having it in 9, having it 8 measures and having it 7. really subby kick. So I'm gonna definitely low pass this quite a bit. Hmm. Um, sound I want, but I think I can work with the melody. I'm just gonna add like a whistly sound, mirroring it. Oops. That sustain pedal. meh. I wanted to do a B section, but I'm not feeling it. Appreciate it, epilogue. gonna be this is a little bit of a silly thing. The same sort of making a sweep technique, but that's not the best way of going about it. Bounce in place. Oops. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Okay, well, that's what we ended up with. Whatever. Just listen back. Sorry, I just wanted to. Unfortunately, before I reversed it, I guess I cut it off a little bit. So I need to fade it in. I'm actually curious if I pitch it down. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. That was fun. Loose, having fun. My constructive criticisms to myself is my melodies. I like have a melody in this progression, and I feel like it can seem a little bit busy, just like melodically, when the melody in here is playing along with. But other than that, cool sound selection and chill vibes. Anyways, let's go ahead and save that real quick. I'll just call it 4 a.m. vibe. Even though it's 7 o'clock here. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, Epilogue. I'm gonna tune out now, but appreciate keeping me company. I'll be back next week, and hope you have a good weekend. Adios.